Hi guys, Kim here, design team member with Swirlydoos Kit Club. What I've got for you today is our March project kit, and what we got in that was a carousel from SA Crafters. What I'm going to do is in a couple of parts. First, I'm going to show you how to assemble your carousel, and then I'm going to go through and decorate my carousel. So we got the carousel in the kit. We've also got this artsy heavy body acrylic. We got some distressed collage medium. We got this doily tape for decorating it, some Kaisercraft pearls, some 49 and market paper, flowers, I'm sorry, 49 and market vine. We've got these cute little hearts from Southern Ridge Trading that say love on it. And we've also got some LED light strands from We Are Memory Keepers to put inside your carousel. So I'm going to set all that aside. And the first thing I'm going to do is go through all the pieces. So you should have these two little stands, and these slide together just like this. And once you slide them together, you're going to take the large piece and you're going to slide it all the way down on your base, and that is going to be the stand for your carousel. All right, we're going to set that aside. Now also, you've got two pieces. This is your base, that's your bottom, and the one with the holes in it is going to be the top part of that base. And you've got two more pieces that are identical to that, and those are going to be the top part of your base. You've got four sides for the bottom. You've got your panels, and then you've got your top. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put my base and my top together. I'm going to show you how it all fits together, and then I'm going to take a break. I'm going to decorate a little bit, and then I'm going to put it all together, and then I'm going to decorate it again. So what you want to do is you want to make sure before you start putting this together that your bases line up. So you want to make sure that those pegs or those sides are even here, and you want to do the same thing with the top. But then what you want to do is make sure once those line up, you want to make sure that you take your base and your top, and you want to make sure that these slots right here are even with the slots on the top. So this is my bottom, and when I go to flip this over, when my panels are in it, that's going to be my top up there. Oh, no, sorry. Okay, this is my base. It's got the larger hole down here. So this is going to be my base, and this is going to be my top. I want to make sure that these holes, these slots line up, so when I go to put my top on and my panels are in, that they line up and it sits evenly. So can you see that? I'm going to take these two pieces and make sure that those holes line up, and they do, so I know that's that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start by attaching the pieces to my base. And when you put these on, oh, where's my glue? Because I'm going to go ahead and glue these. I'm using some Aleene's Tacky Glue. And you want to make sure that these are flush to the side. So you want to make sure that you get those on there correctly, that they are flush to the side. You want to make sure you do that before you glue it on. Okay, and so now I've got all my pieces in. I just want to hold them for a few minutes so they attach. So my glue dries. And you want to make sure that this sets in correctly. And if it doesn't sit in correctly, then maybe one of your pieces is wrong. Yeah, and I think one of my pieces was glued in wrong. Go. Okay. Let's see if we can get that to sit in correctly now. Okay, so now it sets in. I know it's going to fit. So I'm going to pop it out. And I'm going to go ahead and put my glue down. Okay, there we go. Now we got it. Alright, so while that dries, we're going to set it aside. And we're going to work on the top piece. Now, these are our top pieces. So we're going to go ahead and put the top pieces on. And they're going to go on in the same manner. Except now, this goes this way. No, we're going to leave that there. And they're going to go here. And again, you have to make sure you get them on the correct way, so that everything is flush. So now we've got our top pieces on. We've got to put our center in. And so remember I said you want to make sure that you get your pieces lined up, so you make sure you get them on the right way. And so this, looks like it lines up well with this. So I know that this should be facing this way. Easiest way to check that is like that. So this part is going to go under here. So I'm going to turn this over. And I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to put it on like this. And again, we're going to get this to snap in before we glue it to make sure we get this in right. Make sure we've got all our little crowns on the top all lined up. That fits. And I just need to glue it now. So now I know how it's going in. So now it's just a matter of letting this dry. And making sure everything is attached really well. Okay, so now the fun part is your panels. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to take this and it's going to be seated all the way down here. So you've got that spinning, because this will spin. And then you've got your panels. You've got 2 lattice panels, and those are the ones that are going to go on the slots. So they're going to go here, and they're going to go here. And then you've got 4 other panels, and these panels are meant to spin, so they're going to go in the little holes. Your lattice panels are not going to spin. So those are going to go in the holes like this. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take the top and you're going to find your slots and you're going to line them up. That's why we had to make sure that the holes lined up. You're going to slide this over the top. And this is going to be the tricky part. Oh, I'm not dry yet here, so this would work better if I were dry. You're going to line that up over the top and you're going to slide that down. And then you're going to line up your panels. And it might take 2 hands to get this part done. And it's easier done when things are dry. But that's what you're going to do. I'll come back and show you this. What I'm going to do is, I'm not going to attach it right now because I'm going to take this apart and I'm going to go and do some painting to it, and then I'll be back and we'll finish assembling this. Okay guys, so I'm back and my carousel is assembled and I started doing some decorating on it. What I did was I took some pink chalkboard paint and I painted it, and I also took some of the paper from the main kit and I applied some paper to my panels, and I also took the lights that came with the kit and I wove them on the through one of the lattice panels and put them on the inside, and I did a little taping on the inside. And also in one of the lattice panels here, let me turn this around. What I did was I took a piece of vellum and I used a sticky rub-on and a butterfly and the deco foil that we got in a past kit, and I put that on, so when I light it up you'll see that butterfly from the inside. And like I said, I did some paper and I did some of the paper down at the bottom, so I'm going to do some more decorating of that with you. And I did a little bit of decorating on one of the panels. I took a little piece of chipboard and I took one of the hearts from the kit and I added that on the side there. So I'm going to go ahead and do some more decorating. And what I did to adhere the paper is I used the Distress Collage Medium that's in the kit. So here are my strips of paper for down at the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead, let's zoom in a little bit, and get the rest of this paper adhered. And we're going to do some more decorating with it. I've got I pulled out some. That's all down. What I'm going to do is take my ribbon that came in the kit too, and I'm just going to go around the bottom with that. And I love this ribbon because it's self-adhesive. So I'm going to add some ribbon to the bottom. Got some left over for the top. If I choose to do ribbon at the top, I've still got some left over. And this is what it looks like on the bottom. What you hear, my lights rattling around in there. Okay, so now on to some decorating. I'm going to do this lattice panel. As you can see the lights that I've got woven through there, but it's not going to matter. What I've got is a vine from my stash and some of the flowers that came in this kit. And what I've already done is I've woven some of the flowers through this vine from my stash. Alright, next we're going to move on to a side panel here. I've got a plain panel here. I didn't cover it with anything. I just left it with the chalkboard paint. And so this is what we've got for this panel. There we go. And next we're moving on to this plain pink panel. What I did was I took a chipboard window pane. And in the kit with the papers, we've got this sheet of cutouts. And so I just cut out a flower vine that's going to go behind the window pane. So we're just going to glue that on. Now, this is our next panel. It's kind of simple. I might end up adding a few more flowers to it. And we're going over to another panel. And what I've got is we've got some ephemera that came in the main kit. I stuck a little doily behind it. I backed it with some of the cardstock from the kit. And I put some foam dots on it. And I'm going to add it. Pink pearls. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to add some pink pearls. Is together like it should be. Now I have a panel that's completely empty in case I want to add some flowers to it. But for the most part, it's kind of done. We've got that panel. Got that panel. We've got our other panel. Let me zoom out. Okay, so we've got that panel done. We've got that panel done. We've got our little window panel done here, which I may end up adding a few more flowers to. Which let's do it now. Let's see if we can add. on. And got our little heart panel done here. Let's see, you see that? It's our little chipboard. And we've got that. And let's light it up for you. Get in there and flip the switch. Now it's all lit up. And you can see our little butterfly on the inside. And I'll take some more close-up pictures for you. But basically this is it. What you can do too is you can decide to decorate your top if you like. And maybe that's what I'll do. We'll add some flowers to the top of it just to hide that piece on the inside. I've got a few flowers left over, so let's work on hiding that top piece there. Basically that's it. I'll take some close-up pictures for you and you can see at the end. But this is our project kit for our March kit. And if you like what you've seen here, please stop by our website at www.swirlydoos.com. If you decide to join, mention my name, Kim, and you'll get 10% off your first kit and a coupon for 30% off at the store. So you can purchase some extra items to decorate your projects. So again, thanks for stopping by. Bye.